Hi, Gemini. I am, and I go by the name of MikaelaAndromeda. I'm an interpreter of energies, and if these messages resonate with you, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to this channel. If you need to book a personal reading, you can go to unicornfunland.com. You can book down at the bottom. Also, follow me on Instagram. Pinkie Pie Sugar Pop is my handle. Come join the Totally Humble Initiate Saints. Also, I stream live every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Central Time in the U.S. for free rapid fire one card readings. Come through, get a question answered, and hang out with some really awesome and cool people. Okay. So while I was shuffling, I kept seeing you guys' card. I kept seeing the Lovers card come up. So, whatever that means to you, whatever that means to you, whether it be union or, finding a new lover or connecting deeper with your lover. Okay. Just take it how it resonates. But I'm going to do a different structure here. It's already flying out. I'm going to do feminine, masculine, union. Okay. And just know that these union readings, the union parts, they're also containing information that pertain to single people, because there's a union with yourself that needs to happen, whether you want to be with somebody or not. Okay. So we're going to start with the feminine, Gemini, Femini. Femini. I like that. I did it. I coined it. It was me. It's like, no, I'm kidding. I got that from the Akashic Records. Okay. Gemini, or Divine Feminine 2 came out right together. Okay. It's going to just be 4 cards. Let's see. Oh my golly bonkers. Okay. Let's get it. First and foremost, I got slowing down. Okay, so first and foremost, take your time. There's a lot of you who are starting to slow down. It's feeling like there's been like a whirlwind of something that's been happening in your life, like over the past 3 or 4 months. Like there's just been a lot of action, either between you and your lover or just within yourself. But I'm feeling like there's been a lot of action between you and your lover, and like now in April, it's time to slow it down. Chill out. Spirit saying fall back and get your mind right. Oh man. Fall back. Wow. Literally fall back and get your mind right. Okay? Find a new way to think about things. Find a new way to approach your masculine. Find a new way to approach your love situation. Find a new way to approach yourself. Find a new way to think about it. Like, you guys are mental signs, so you're all about thinking, and you're able to take your mental capacity and put it in a specific direction. Like, for some reason, I'm seeing the awareness card, the Chariot card. Okay, but for you, this month is about chilling it out and thinking it out, because there's it's feeling like there's some kind of message. It's feeling like there's some kind of message that somebody's trying to send to you, and it's almost as if you're either not getting it or you just don't care. Okay, but you handle that the way that you want to handle it. But the advice is to just chill out and think it out. I'm seeing brainstorming. I'm seeing like literally brainstorming, like you writing down a web of things. Okay, how can I connect deeper with him? How can I connect deeper with her? Masculine, feminine, it's not about gender. How can I love myself even more? How can I bring in this new lover? How can I connect with myself so I don't feel like I need a lover? I'm seeing you like writing in journals, and like for some reason I'm literally seeing a web, like you putting yourself in the middle, and finding and putting like little brackets and saying, Like, these are my flaws, these are my strengths, these are my responsibilities, and this is how this pertains to my love life. This is the person that I was with a year ago, and this is my first boyfriend, and this is my first homegirl who showed me that movie where those people were kissing. Like, it's feeling like there's some brainstorming that needs to be done for you to connect deeper with yourself, for you to even, for some of you, to connect deeper with your lover. And this brainstorming is going to help, however you choose to do it. This brainstorming is going to help. It's going to help, first and foremost, it's going to help you to integrate. It's going to help you to temper your own energies so that you are able to chill. I'm feeling like there's a balanced center place that needs to be found this month for you, Gemini. And it may, for some of you, it may be outside of your realm. I know there are Geminis out there who know how to balance. You know, you guys are the twins. That's that straight up dualistic nature. But I know there's a lot of you who know how to balance. But for those of you who have been looking for balance, it might be a little bit uncomfortable. But it's feeling like you're going to come to this middle place. For, I don't know why I put my hands like this, but you're going to come to this middle place. Not just like this, because that's not balanced. It's more like this. The yin and the yang, straight up. It's almost as if your dualistic nature is ceasing to exist because of this person. For some of you, because of this person that you're pulling in, you're like, oh my goodness, I'm seeing those twin flames again. Like, you are becoming this person. You are becoming your lover. And for those of you who are single, you are your lover. And you're becoming more and more of you, especially when you take this time for yourself. When you take this time for yourself and when you start nurturing your thoughts a little bit. I'm seeing, for some reason, I'm seeing the book in particular, A New Earth. That book talks a lot about, shedding your ego and taming your ego and becoming aware of your ego even. Okay. If you need to be reading some books this month, like, absolutely do it. Like, get yourself some new books, man. Get yourself some new material to work with. It's feeling like there's some of you who either haven't read books in a while, or you love to read books, but you just haven't been able to do it. You haven't had the time, but it's feeling like this is going to be a month where you want to do it. And we're in Aries season, so you're going to want to take some action. You're going to want to take some innovative action. Buy some new books. Spirit is like stressing this to me. Buy some new books. And that's going to help you with your love situation. Okay. Some of you are feeling this integration. And this integration is happening because of this slowdown, because of this almost peaceful water that you're like skating across. I'm seeing you like floating on water, just taking your time. You're seeing your goal in the distance, but you're sitting there in meditation. You're allowing the water to carry you that way. And while the water is carrying you that way, you're finding a new way to observe, a new way to think. Okay? Some of you are feeling like this. Some of you are feeling like your world is crashing down. I love him so much that I don't know what to do. I love him so much that I'm going crazy. He's ruining my life because I love him so much. I'm not laughing at you. It's just like, that's the energy I'm feeling. Like, it's almost like a catch-22. Like, I love you, but you suck. Okay. So allow your tower to fall. Allow your tower to fall. You'll be able to build it back up. And some of you are feeling like there's no hope. Okay. I hate delivering bad news, but sometimes, it happens. And plus, this is a general reading, so take whatever resonates. Okay. Some of you may feel like you're losing hope, but the point of the Tower is that there's always a way to rebuild. And I love this card because, like, there's literally a silhouette of a person. I'm going to fucking die right now. I'm sorry, guys. I just need to, like, fix this. Let's see. That's a little better. Okay. What I love about this card is that, you see the silhouette of this person, and usually that's a tower, and everything, everything is coming crashing down, but everything's crashing down to the root chakra, to the root point, to your roots. And so where your roots are, you can rebuild from there. Your kundalini can rise again. Okay. So Spirit is asking me to leave off there. I'm feeling like there's so many people out there like, but what? What else? Okay. Ugh. Okay. I'm just going to leave it. For Divine Masculine, Gemini, April 2019. Hopefully more information will come through. For Divine Masculine, how's the Divine Masculine feeling? Need to participate. I got the four of wands here, 4 of fire. Oh my God. Okay. This is participation. Some of you are looking to offer something to your feminine. And it's looking like some of you are seeing that she's wanting to slow down. Excuse me. Some of you are seeing that she's wanting to slow down. You're seeing this transformation taking place within her. You're seeing her want and her need to integrate. Okay. The most important thing that you should remember about this message, as far as how you feel or how you want to feel about your divine feminine, offer something and participate with Spirit. Spirit will show you what to offer. Spirit will show you what parts of yourself to offer, whatever you believe in, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it. That insideness, that higher self, that inner voice, that's trying to show you something. It's almost like it's trying to reveal itself. It's trying to show you that you are creation, that you are creating this. Some of you already feel like this. Some of you already, I love this card so much. I love that smug look on his face, like, yeah, I got this. And some of you Divine Masculine Geminis are feeling like, I am the creator. I did create this beautiful union between us. I did create the light within myself. And it's feeling like a lot of you are just holding your light, like you're holding space for your lover. You're holding space for your divine feminine because you're asking for her. Some of you have been like manifesting a woman or a man. You've been manifesting the other side. This card keeps coming up for divine masculines. He's feeling this blossom, this growth, this flowering, this nurturing of his body, nurturing of his woman's body, or nurturing of his feminine's body, nurturing of his environment. Okay. It's feeling like he is wanting to send all of this nurture in her direction. Okay. Some of you are feeling like you need to take a leap. You need to take some kind of emotional risk. Need to take some kind of emotional travel. Maybe an emotional travel down on one knee. Like, okay. It's just, marriage is like just one of those things where it's like, it's not everybody. This message is not for everybody. But there are some Gemini divine masculines who want to do that. They want to take the leap. They're just not 100% sure. You see his wings fluttering in anticipation. He's just not 100% sure. He wants to, but he's not sure. But it's feeling like, look at this. He wants to take the emotional risk. He wants to offer something. He's feeling like he has been holding his light. He has been holding this ring. He has been holding this information for so long. And now he's finally nurturing this. He's nurturing his other half, his other side. And it's looking like he's ready to do something, like he's ready to break free, like he's ready to bust a move. I'm seeing masculine Gemini like sitting here, like literally sitting here in this cage, like looking at his woman, looking at his woman, and like licking his chops, like I gotta get her. I gotta get something. I gotta get to her. I gotta reach out. I have to do something. I have to prove my love to her. Okay. So those of you who've been feeling this, those of you feminines, even masculines that have been feeling this, what is this strange energy? What is this strange coming together? Like, why do I feel different? Why do I not feel like myself? There's somebody coming towards you. Please, for the love of the universe, I'm going to keep on saying it, you guys. No fluffy bunnies. Okay. The bad news that I have to give you, I will make sure that I give it to you. But sometimes the good news comes out like a fluffy ass pink rabbit. Okay. Like I just have to say it. Okay. But there's something happening. Some kind of integration happening. Okay, maybe union for some of you, but I'm not going to focus on that. I'm feeling like there's a union of your souls, a union of your energies, a union like telepathically. Some of you are coming together. I'm feeling like for those of you who are single and are dealing with this union of yourself, those of you masculines who are single who need to offer something, you need to be offering something to yourself, maybe offering something to your body, offering something to your temple, offering something to the creator that is you, offering something to your light, taking an emotional risk to delete all of the old booty calls out of your phone. Those of you who are single, getting deeper in touch with your own divine feminine in your own time, in your own way. It doesn't have to be like somebody else got this simple. You don't have to like go on your Instagram or your social media and be like, hey y'all, what's up? I'm getting in touch with my inner feminine. If you want to, that might work. That might gain you some followers even. But get deeper in touch with that. Feel the woman within you. And you'll start to believe. This came through for, who's the last one I did? Leo. Get deeper in touch with that and you will believe God is a woman. She's in everything. Okay? So nurture that within yourself and continue to feel, continue to love on yourself for those of you who are single. And for those of you who are not single, if you're ready for love, I am ready for love. Those of you who are ready for that, take the leap. Take the leap. I'm going to work on a little something for the union of the self, union of the counterparts, union of the relationship for Gemini, April 2019. Gemini, April 2019. Let's see, for the union, a wish fulfilled. Not clinging to the past. One here and one. All emotional cards. All emotional cards. Spirit saying this is happening. Hands down, this is happening. Whatever that means to you. And I feel like everybody will resonate with it in some way. Even if it's, this is happening, like my car is finally getting fixed. Whatever you've been hoping and wishing for, that thing that you're like, oh my God, it's happening on some level. Okay? Take it how it resonates. That's that wish fulfilled. And there's always going to be work to do within the union. There's always going to be work to do within yourself. Okay? Try not to hold on to how things have been. And who got this card? Leo. Leo got this card. Excuse me. Not in the exact same position, but they got this card for the union. So if you're in union with a Leo, like if you're dating a Leo or something like that, just forgive them for what they've done, or forgive yourself for what you've done. Please try not to hold on to the past, because that's just going to keep you stuck in the past. That's it. If you're holding on to old emotions, if you're holding on to grudges of how, oh, they did me wrong and I did so wrong, or I was so bad and so mean, that's not going to get you anywhere. Okay. Look at this fucking divine order. Oh my God. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. I don't know why I said that, but somebody's about to blast off. Somebody's about to blast off on the inside. Okay. Turning in. Please, when it comes to your union, do not listen to this bullshit. Do not listen to this outside noise. It's not pertinent. It's not important at all. Okay? It's boring. It's lame. It has nothing to do with you. Other people's opinions have nothing to do with you. Unless you respect their opinion. You're like, oh yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay? Do what resonates. Do what brings you stability. Feel what brings you stability. Listen to what brings you emotional stability instead of all that outside noise. And just let your emotions go. And again, here's another divine order. 9, 8. Okay. So any emotions, these cards always go together according to my symbols. Any emotions that you're holding on to that are just keeping you stuck in the past, if you recognize those and release them and let them go, we're still in the realm of the full moon. You can write all this stuff down and burn it. All the stuff that you want to release, you can write it down and burn it. Do whatever kind of ritual you want to do. Okay. It really doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you do it for yourself. Okay. So all of this stuff that you're holding on to, these old emotions that you're holding on to, Spirit is guiding you and informing you of how important it is for you to let go. That's going to empower you. Let go of these old emotions, especially within your union. Especially, I'm feeling like some of you need to let go of these old emotions before you come in union with somebody, or let go of these emotions to unify yourself. I'm seeing childhood trauma and past life trauma as well. Okay. For some reason, I'm seeing EMDR. So if that's something that resonates with you, go ahead and get yourself some EMDR. I'm not a doctor and this is not a diagnosis, but if you already see a therapist and you feel like you have these deep childhood wounds, or there's some kind of tragic event that happened in your past, ask your therapist if you guys can start some EMDR, or if they have a resource where you can get that kind of stuff. Also, from a spiritual point, go and get a past life regression, and that'll help you to clear some of that stuff up as well. That'll help you to that'll help you to more easily let go of any emotional blockages that are holding you back. Okay. Advice for the union from the angels. Advice for the union from the angels. I don't even know how long this is. Oh. Advice for the union from the angels. Let's see. Brilliant idea. Oh, I love this card so much. Uriel is riding a unicorn. Brilliant idea, Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action and bring your idea to fruition. So, Divine Masculine, go for it. Divine Feminine, chill. Think about it. Okay? It's being divinely guided. All right? It's being fulfilled. Take action. Do something. I'm hearing that Britney song. Why don't you do something? Like, do something. If you have been manifesting, do something now. Okay? No more sitting around and waiting. It was a brilliant idea. And if you need to call on Uriel, there's some of you out there who Uriel wants and is like asking me to say this, like, because you've been getting synchronicities about Uriel. Okay? So if it resonates with you, go ahead and call on Uriel. Money and finance and work and career and all of that kind of stuff. Projects. What will you have our Gemini friends know for April 2019? April 2019 for Gemini. Work, money, finance, career. Up. Got this one right here. Nevada. Okay. Interesting. Okay. You've been working. You've been doing it. You've been doing it. Okay. Don't worry about it. There has to be patience. You have to wait. That's just a part of it. I'm seeing some of you like, let's do it. Come on. I put in all the work. Like, you know that you've put in all the work. You know you've put in the work. I'm seeing somebody's been doing some money magic. Like, yeah, you've put in the work. And sometimes, like, now you have to just wait. It's okay. Just wait for the harvest to come in. Okay. And for those of you who have been putting in the work in your job and career, I'm seeing somebody working for like a big company, and it's all like, I'm seeing you like pacing and checking your phone, checking your email every few minutes or every hour or so because you're waiting for this response. I'm seeing this brilliant idea again. That had to do with love, but I'm seeing that brilliant idea again. It's okay to keep checking your email. Just know that you might have to wait for it. And while you're checking and while you're waiting, start something new. Do something new to distract yourself so you don't feel like you have to check your email every few minutes, okay? There may be some kind of waiting period. There may be some kind of rest period. I'm feeling like whatever it is that you're waiting for, waiting and contemplating. Whatever it is that you're waiting for, probably needs to be contemplated upon. You probably need to think about it a little bit more. Where do I want to take this next? When I do get the email, what am I going to do next? When I do get this check, what am I going to do next? What am I going to do with this cash? Okay? Because what you do with it, that's what's important. It's not about just gaining it and getting it. It's not about just getting the job. It's like, how am I going to fit into this job? How am I going to perform at this job? What am I going to do? Okay. Have the strength. Gosh, you got to wait. Okay. Excuse me. Have the strength to wait. Okay. Some of you are going to need to get back down to your roots once again. I know this came up for love, but this is a very fluid reading. Okay. Some of you are going to need to get back to your roots. Get back to the strength of yourself. Get back to where you've been. Strengthen your ideas about money instead of money is the root of all evil. Is that really how you feel about money? That might be why you don't have like the money that you want. Okay. Just something to think about, however it resonates. Okay. But get back to that. I keep hearing that root point. That root point of conception. Okay. We are infinite and there's infinite resources for you. Knowing that and incorporating that into your life, incorporating that there are infinite resources available for you, that's going to give you more strength this month. That's going to give you more strength in receiving the money and receiving the blessings and receiving the projects that you want. Okay. Some of you are needing to give a little bit of your workload to somebody else. I understand that, you know, this is that my project is my baby card is what I always see with this card in particular. My project is my baby. I don't want anybody else involved. I don't want anybody else touching my things. I'm seeing for some of you, it's like, don't mess anything up. Okay. But some of you need to give some of that work away because you're just too overloaded. Okay. During this waiting period is going to be a good time to look for people, to look for the right people, to do those background checks. This is something that Leo got. To do background checks on people to make sure that you're getting the right person involved in your business, okay? So that you can delegate some of those tasks. I mean, if you're the boss, you shouldn't have to do everything. And for those of you who are not your own boss, it's feeling like you may need some help with something. You may need to delegate a task to your boss. Hey, I was wondering if there was any way that you could, or I was wondering if there was any way that I could get somebody to. Okay. Ask for a little bit of help, because the help is available and it wants to be available for you, but you do have to kind of ask for it. You do have to, for some of you have to ask for it. Some of you have to just go and demand that help. Okay. Advice for the month of April for Gemini. April 2019 advice for the whole month. Money, love, career, finance, social situations, family, travel. For some reason, I just saw European vacation. What will you have our Gemini friends know for the month of April? Okay. They've been coming out in twos. Okay. And there's the second one. All right. Let's see what it is. Pleiades. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Okay. So the advice for you this month is to rise a little higher. Spirit's like, whisper. You know how somebody whispers in your ear really loud? Spirit was like, rising. Uplifting yourself a little higher. Rising a little higher. It's feeling like you've been feeling this. And these work your light messages, they have been coming out as like purely spiritual messages. This is the spiritual advice for this month. So rise a little higher. Those of you who have channeled before, you might want to do a little bit more of that. That angel channeling, I'm feeling like there's some of you out there who have done that and you're just like, oh my gosh, that was so weird. How did I even know? But you may want to do that. That's going to help you in your work this month. It's going to help you with whatever, whether you have a following or whether you're the boss or whether you're in charge of a small group or something like that. Letting yourself rise a little higher and using all of that energy from the universe to channel that energy through you into your work. That's just going to bring a sense of prosperity this month. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. Okay, so that everything that you're channeling, express it. And those things that you haven't even channeled, those things, those ideas that you have, it's going to be time to express it. Let it out. Come out of the cave. Nobody wants you hidden anymore. People want to see your face. People want to hear your voice. They want to hear your opinion. It's like you've been holding back your opinion, but that's not necessary anymore. You're free. You're free to say whatever you want. You're free to express it exactly as you want, because somebody's going to understand it. And even if people don't understand it, so what? It's none of their business. Okay. That's all I have for you, Gemini. Again, if you need to book a reading, you can go to unicornfunland.com. Look down at the bottom. Follow me on Instagram. Peek by Sugar Bob is my handle. Come join the tribe. Also, I stream live every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Central Time in the U.S. for free rapid fire 1-card readings. Come on through. It's a really good time. If you're looking at my earrings, this is by a lady called HC Decor 1111. Her link is going to be right down below in the description. She's on Instagram. She makes all kinds of stuff, but she made these earrings. She says she can put your logo or any picture on a pair of earrings, on ashtrays, and also coasters. But go and check her out because she has a lot of cool and interesting art. One more thing. Check the community tab. Check the community tab at here at Unicorn Funland, and for giving suggestions for viewers' choice. I'm used to doing it just with the poll, but put down your suggestions for April viewers' choice. I'm going to put that poll together tomorrow, and then next week we'll be able to vote as a tribe. So you'll have from tomorrow until next Friday to vote to see what reading we're going to do for April viewers' choice. I think that's it. All love and praise to the universe within me and without me. Spirit, help Gemini to integrate with themselves and with the loves of their life. Also, show them that it just takes a little bit of patience and strength in order for that money to come in the way that they want it to and help them to express exactly how they're feeling no matter what anybody else says. I love you so much unconditionally, Gemini. You have a beautiful moment and I'll see you around. Bye.